Are we gonna do our intros and
We are. Y'all
who's
go
gonna
first.
start this? Oh, of course. I'm gonna let Nichelle have it.
It's me, the auntie. Go ahead, Georgia.
I'm Kay. I'm the same Kay I was last time.
And here
And
we go.
I am Dina Jones, and these are the Creamettes.
I'll take it.
I'm sick of this.
I'll do it.
I'm sick of this. But go ahead. Let's go off.
The Dreamettes.
I'm
The
just-
Dreamettes.
The dreamer.
Can I be
I'm
Loretta?
JQ, also known as the Godiva God, Beyonce's oldest. You know, it's just me.
Also known as Rolling Ray.
Why did you just blow that kiss though?
It'd be so wet. It'd be so wet.
Who are you kissing, first of all?
I'm kissing my fans.
That kiss is so wet.
Miss who?
It's Miss Polar. It's the man.
You will
It's
never.
terrible, Your Honor. Really terrible.
You know what? Let's get into that little real quick before we do anything else. I never understand why he rolled around and he was like, "Let me get into it, Your Honor," but he was riding around. I don't understand why he did that. Like he was telling the whole story, but made no sense.
But the first thing he said was, "It's given very much. How are you doing, Miss Honor?" Like what? Not it's giving. How are you doing?
Rolling around in his chair. Like, oh, she said, "We just gonna sit there and act like
And
that."
pretend like we
All
love
right, y'all. We're gonna start with our compliments. I'll start again this week. Michelle, you have beautiful skin. You take care of it nicely.
Okay.
Kay,
you don't have beautiful skin.
Wait, why you say it like it, Kay?
I know, like he was getting ready to drag. Go ahead.
your head is proportionate to your body, and that's a blessing because a lot of light skinned people don't have that same. Don't have that same.
So you calling me Tisha Campbell on the slide again?
Calling you
Okay.
No, I'm saying it's good that your head, like your body, is proportionate.
I will go next. Michelle, I love you dearly, and I'm so happy to have you in my life. Jaquel, you're a bottom. The biggest bottom here.
Incorrect.
Correct.
To all my tops listening, yes, I do bottom, but I am not a bottom.
You are a bottom.
I am not.
3 times a year is not a top.
It
Well,
could be.
It's not gross either.
It's giving verse tease a little bit sometimes.
You cannot
I'll do
top once
whatever.
a
I will
quarter.
do whatever Dominique asks me to do.
You cannot top once a quarter and call yourself verse. I'm sorry.
I will do whatever Dominique asks me to do.
He's going to ask you to bottom.
I don't know. I really don't think so.
I asked him to bottom.
I don't think so.
If he did, I'd be like, "Girl, let me see," because I would have to see it to believe.
Now let me see.
Yes, be in the room.
Anyway, JQ.
But we're not bottom
furthermore,
shaming out here.
I'm bottom shaming you.
Oh.
And furthermore.
When? I'm free.
No.
About 11.
No, because we just gonna be bumping purses, honey. It's just not worth it.
But ain't that what you into?
You know what?
So mad. How come y'all can't never play nice with each other?
He started with me.
Okay.
I just think your head is proportional to your body.
Children, next time she's gonna go and y'all are gonna give out compliments, not compliment shades, okay? We're not going to do this.
Okay. Whatever. It was a compliment that I gave.
Tell Miss Girl. Don't tell me.
Miss who?
I'm minding my business.
It's
I
your
know
honor.
you're not a girl. It's Miss Toller.
Go ahead, Michelle. It's your turn.
It's my turn. I love y'all. That's it. I love y'all, and it works for me. Whatever goes on, it just all of it works for me. So
We
I
love
just
you.
jump in there when it's my turn, I guess.
Well, praise the Lord.
Yes, praise Him for blessing us.
Now
during
what,
COVID time.
Your Honor?
It's a little hot topics type of thing today. All three of us did the replay, our Apple Music replay, and I thought that was interesting to see who's on everybody's
Is
list.
that something they just started doing, or is that something
Oh,
okay.
they did it for at least the last 2 years. That's like it became popular.
I have an iPhone. I don't know a thing about it.
I'm grabbing it. So, Michelle, do you have yours?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
I love how you said that, like you came up with this idea all by yourself. As if this is something I did not single-handedly.
Are we showing it or what?
All right, audience. Smokey Robinson was the one that gave us this idea.
Well,
okay. I see how we doing this week.
That's a compliment, though.
Smokey Robinson looks like bleached beef jerky.
But take it as a
I won't.
talent.
He looks like your grandfather. He looks like he should be your grandfather.
He's not that talented. I love him
Am I
down.
showing mine or are you showing it?
Huh?
Am I showing my picture?
I mean, we didn't have to show it. We could just talk about it. I
Oh,
didn't
show it.
I didn't say
it.
Oh,
I
and
can put it up to the screen here.
Okay, they ain't even gonna be able to see. But this is fun. I got Beyonce, Ari Lennox, Meg Thee Stallion, Summer Walker, and then that girl named Janai, whatever.
It's literally just Janae.
I have Janae. Who?
Janae Aiko. I don't know why y'all be trying to reach that accent to Dwa be getting y'all. It me y'all up.
It's Janae.
Just like you say Beyonce.
I have Beyonce number one.
But the E with the line, that's A. It's
Beyonce. Beyonce. And then I got Ari Lennox, and I got Meg Thee Stallion, Summer Walker, and just whatever.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
I got 26 hours with Beyonce because I listen to Beyonce like all the time. So.
I'm actually really shocked at mine. Can I go next?
Yes, please.
So my number one this year is Brandy.
As she should be.
And then it's Beyonce. Then it's Terrell Grice. I don't know if y'all listen to the Terrell show when he dropped an album that had a bunch of people.
He makes music.
Well, he made an album. He made an album with a bunch of people that were on his show. So it's a bunch of people that were on his show.
He can sing, honey.
Oh, he can sing. Mm-hmm. No, he can definitely sing.
I've seen some of his. I've seen when the Clark sisters was on there and another person, but it's not. I've never just sat and watched.
I love him, but after him it's Chris Brown and then Fantasia. And I feel like I have to keep going just two more because then after Fantasia, number 6 is Jasmine Sullivan and number 7 is DaBaby. So
I need to broaden my music because I only listen to the same type of people.
But if you hit more, it brings down a list of more people.
Oh, well, let me see. I'm gonna just do it for fun.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I think we all know who my number one is.
I do not.
It's no secret. You don't know?
No.
That is Mariah Carey?
I was going to say someone else.
You were going to say Beyonce?
No, I know you don't fool with Beyonce like I do.
Your number one is who?
My number one is Mariah Carey. We don't really need your input on it.
Who's that?
Who's Chris Brown?
Good question.
Anywho. I listened to Mariah Carey and Queen Herbie the most this year, as well as Tennis Shoe and Brandy and Haley.
You mean Tinashe?
Yes, I do.
Bro, okay.
You listen to her music, it gives you something.
It's good. That last album,
I like Tinashe too.
Now, I didn't really care for too long.
That doesn't like what y'all like, and then I'm over here by my lonesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Like me when y'all be talking about chasing homosexuality. It's the same thing.
Okay.
I did a fair amount of Toni Braxton, the City Girls, Janae Aiko, Patsy
That's who
Cline,
I
and
thought would have
Aretha Franklin as
Toni.
well. I'm sorry?
I thought Toni Braxton would have been your first.
She was my first last year. This year she didn't serve as much. But my number one album is Brandy because it was just that good.
Wait, they have albums?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Ooh.
They have
Okay.
albums. Where's the albums at?
If you keep scrolling down.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys, guess what my album was?
What?
Just guess.
Talking about Summer Walker?
No.
Is it
Megan Thee Stallion?
okay,
Oh,
you
Homecoming.
allow it.
That got me through a lot of times at my last job. I had to listen to that to press on. And then it's The Lion King, The Gift, and then Shea Butter. Somehow Frozen 2 is up there.
I blame Carter for that.
I am really shocked at my top 10 albums because Beyonce is nowhere in here.
Same.
See,
Same. Solange is, Beyonce is not, and I'm surprised with myself as well.
My number one is the Terrell Grice album. Number 2 is B7 by Brandy. Number 3, Nobody Drag Me, Please. Number 3 is Jesus is Born by the Sunday Service Choir. It was a good album.
I have the Clark sisters on
Send me the link.
I'll send it to you. Then Blame It On Baby by the Baby. Bigger Love. Yeah. Bigger Love by John Legend.
You listening to ghost music?
I love John Legend. I was in love with John Legend. I've embarrassed myself in front of John Legend, for John Legend. I don't like his wife because she stole my man and she looks like a Shih Tzu. And
I'll allow it.
I love John Legend. He is one of my favorite singers. What he did on So High.
He sounds like a deceased slave. He sounds like an ancestor.
Oh my God, because I said that when he made that song Glory for Selma, I was like, this is slavery rap.
When I listen to him, when I listen to Ordinary People, it sounds like one of my ancestors is coming back to talk to me, and I don't like that.
No, the Ordinary People's a good song. You don't sound
it's good. It's just I can't listen to it at dark.
But I'm
with you. Sound
So High was a good, like So High is a song where I was like, if I was really in love, I would get married, and that's gonna be the song that I dance to outside of International Players Anthem. Like them two gonna be mixed together.
Every hood nigga from Texas wants to dance to International Players Anthem, and I don't understand why.
Every hood nigga from the South.
That's going to be. That is going to be my, when I get married and when we come out, our parents dance, that's how I'm coming out.
You know that's not a love song, right?
Right.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
we talking about never effing without a rubber. What, girl, what? Your mama's going to be there.
Literally, the first verse is somebody telling Andre not to marry that heifer.
Yes. It's a love song.
No, it's not.
That I've always said that I'm walking down the aisle.
It's a love song to us, okay?
I've always said I'm walking down the aisle to I'm telling you I'm not going from Dreamgirls. So if I can do that, you can do International Players Anthem.
Yes, it's gonna be our first dance. What I agree
with.
with.
My first dance is gonna be the Uchi Wally. Uchi Wally Wally. Uchi Bang Bang.
Are you talking about me?
Uchi Bang Bang. That's going to be the only ratchet. Everything else is going to be live music done by Kay and her friends and whatnot. Because I do want my groom, Kay, to sing to me as I'm walking down the aisle.
I want you to stop. That's what I want.
Hey, can I tell y'all my 10th album?
Sure.
Descendants is number 9. Descendants 2, because that's Carter's shit, okay?
You know what? China Anne McClain be singing.
But she sings that song. Carter sings the hell out of that. What's my name? What's my name? I'll be like, okay, shit. Okay, damn. But P Valley, season 1.
Down in the valley where the girls get naked. We were supposed to be talking about that.
She gonna shake it. 1, 2, like, that's up there.
I
My
love
number
her.
10 is Call Me Crazy But by Seven Streeter. That album used to
Listen,
go
so good.
I like her.
so
Anything
good.
Kevin puts
She
out
needs
is
to come out
delicious.
somehow.
I think she put out music this year, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I
Maybe she was
think
just
it's a
working on it.
Mulatto.
The
Hold on.
last thing I heard from her was that Gap Band remake, Yearning,
Yes.
and that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I was still living in an apartment, so.
And I like that song too. I like Seven a lot.
I love her. I need her to do more.
My
And she fine.
is it she is fine. When I saw her on the Terrell show, I don't think she's as fine as I thought she was, though.
I think I
Still,
think
I gotta
maybe
come
she's
back that
going the
day.
Don Rashad route of things.
I think so as well.
Because every time I see Don, I don't know that's her.
Oh no, she had an album, or maybe she was just on this album last year.
I'm over here dancing to it in my head, low key.
Because I think her last album was Girl Disrupted.
She had. It looks like she has a single. Oh, I just clicked on the wrong thing. That's why. Anyway, so does anybody have any hot topics today?
Okay, so I didn't have none, but I was like, I don't follow the Shade Room, but I was scrolling on the Shade Room, and
You
they
may as
had,
well follow.
huh?
You may as well follow because you be scrolling over there a lot.
Well, he told me to find a hot topic, so I went over there for a hot topic. I saw nothing that was hot. They said young boy had a sixth baby, and then Yaya is pregnant with the seventh, and it's just a lot that I
I
don't
don't
know.
know these names, but
It's
congratulations.
this is Floyd Mayweather's daughter, pregnant by that rapper with the
Oh,
injection in his head.
okay. I've seen a little bit about
Yeah,
that on Twitter.
I've only known one baby mama was the one that he had drug in the hallway, and she tried to give an explanation. She was like, "I bet you can't fool me," but he was beating her down in that hallway. The hotel had released the footage, and she was getting beat.
Sounds ghetto.
That
It was like it really was. Like they said that man got herpes and everything allegedly. I don't know it to be true, but they said
Who is this man? Who is
young
this person?
is it young boy never broke again. NBA young boy. The kids love him at the school,
okay.
and I don't know a thing.
I know her daddy. I don't even know her,
Yeah,
but I know who her daddy is.
and the only reason why I really know her is because of Messy Monday with Zoe, where he brought her up when she stabbed the girl that was in the house.
Um,
He got too much going on over there.
Yeah, like
Watching.
it's weird. He will cheat on them girls in their face. He got a big enough house, so one of them be over here and the other one is over here. This is your side. Don't come over here disrespecting this girl. And it's like,
That's
what
not cheating. That's sister wives.
girl about us? Yaya thought she was the only girl there, so he was cheating because you didn't tell Yaya no other girl was over here. She found out on Instagram that another girl was there.
I
While
never
she,
want to find out somebody living in my house online.
while she was there. The fans pointed it out.
Hmm.
They look hood, they look good. I just know her because of Missy Monday. I don't really know a thing. I think she is strange looking in the face.
Does she look like her daddy?
I think she looked like herself.
Hmm.
I got a few warm topics that we ain't gonna talk about them because we're not gonna care too much. The
Yes,
woman that
I just don't know.
the woman that played Pocahontas was arrested twice within 3 days. Okay.
Oh, wait,
Elizabeth Wynn got arrested.
Yeah, she painted the colors of the wind in prison.
No, what she did?
I can click into it.
she probably got
No,
mad.
don't give it
Read
that
the
much
real
energy.
story of Pocahontas and tried to kill that white man.
That I will allow.
White people
Um,
are evil.
John shouldn't have never set foot on that lake.
And messed with that young girl. She was a child.
A child.
I think that white people always say that we are the ones who are evil and aggressive and angry. If you go back in history, honey, y'all have done some pretty
You
How
don't
we
have
gonna
to
get
go
on?
back
Excuse
in.
me, y'all. How we gonna get on TV dragging white people?
We ain't trying to get on the white man's network.
They're not gonna let us on BET either.
Well, we gonna create our own. Let's get on Zeus.
We said TV, baby. TV.
Look, we gonna do what we do. So it is what it is. If you don't like it,
Call Oprah.
I said it and I meant it.
I'm gonna
All
get
right,
on
so
Tyler Perry's network. He won't allow me because I've been calling that man.
not you. We just gonna have to X you out. We gonna have to keep you silent. We're gonna have to replace your face with somebody else.
Tyler Perry wouldn't let me either.
Yeah, the way I've been calling that man Tylandria for 5-6 years now.
Y'all just making my job harder. I'm just gonna have to do extra to get us on.
You gonna have to bottom.
Not with him.
We'll never ever be on a Tyler Perry production.
You remember when Carly Red tried to audition for him, and he said no, and she was upset.
I was upset too because the actors he be having, Carly could have fit right in.
You think so?
I think.
All right. So
Everybody.
3 white women from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tested positive for COVID-19. Y'all watch Beverly Hills?
I have never until I saw that clip where she called her a beast. And
Beast. That's my favorite.
I have never watched the episode of any of I only watch it.
I think that's New York though.
Was that whatever it was?
Renner.
They was at that table and she said,
No,
why don't you have some bread?
You
that was Beverly Hills.
She said, beast.
Beast. She whispered.
I don't know which one it was, but it was white women at the table.
That was Beverly Hills. And one of them is the ones that have it. It was Dorit, Kim Richards.
Why is her name Dorit?
That's none of my business. I don't get into white people's names. Yes, that's her last name.
Oh, that's
Dorit,
her last name
or the first name?
That's her first name.
Dorit. Oh.
Dorit.
It sounds like a corn chip, but we'll let her live. She got more money than us.
That's trying to be fancy. Maybe her name is Dorito. Keep it pushing.
And Kathy Hilton.
Is that Paris' mama?
I believe so. Either her mom or her auntie, one of them.
I like Paris. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Jennifer Lopez wants us to know that she hasn't gotten Botox and she's not that person.
Girl, you thief. You buy. We don't care about you, Chad. I'm not even going to lie. Bye, you thief.
Can she announce that she stole Beyonce's entire Drunken Love performance?
She stole Ashanti's whole voice. So
she's never going to address that. She's never.
They need to cast her as Ursula and Ashanti as Ariel. I'm sorry to Hallie.
Worked perfectly.
Sorry to Hallie. We love her down. We're going to put her in another movie. But if I was casting, I would cast Ashanti as Ariel and Jennifer Lopez as Ursula and throw Medea in there just because.
Jennifer Lopez doesn't have enough soul to be Ursula. You know, Ursula, she had a little bit of weight on her.
In this remake, she don't even have to have soul because she's still in Ashanti's voice anyway. Just have Ashanti sing the Ursula parts. Give us an all baby and a ooh baby. And let God be true quickly.
Keep her out of this. Tyrese says that his feud with Tyrese.
I don't know who that is.
He says his feud with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been resolved. We've pieced up, whatever that means.
It means Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came to his house and slapped the back of his head and told him, "Leave me out of your online foolishness."
The Oscars will happen in person.
Huh?
In a pandemic?
Yeah.
Y'all better mail
Beyonce
Beyonce wasn't going to the Oscars anyway.
But still, the Beyonce not coming. If that's
for Black is King. She might be there for Black is King if it's nominated.
Beyonce not coming.
Pretty Ricky Spectacular arrested for punching a Disney World employee. Hold on, it just went away. I need to finish reading this.
He has too much going on.
over a COVID-19 joke. That's why he punched. I guess the worker said something, and his pretty, light-skinned, sexy self just decided to snap off on him in the middle of Disney World.
He is
Also
peanut
in the
butter
middle of a
at best.
pandemic.
He's peanut butter at best.
Peanut butter that's on one of my favorite sandwiches.
Or just peanut butter?
I do like just regular peanut butter sandwiches, but peanut butter and jelly too. Grape jelly.
I used to love
Y'all
it with
see
peanut
where
butter.
Mulatto is apparently changing her name because of all of
You know what? I am so glad you brought up Mulatto. Please continue, but you brought me somewhere.
Okay. I just forgot about that. They say she might be changing her name, but then again, she was like, I've seen two things where she said she might, then she was like, fuck it, I ain't changing it. But it's like, girl, just let it go.
So Mulatto.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please, because I'm finna.
I don't think her changing it is going to be a good idea because once you change it, we're not going to care. We're not going to know you anymore. I only know you as Mulatto a little bit, or Big Lotto. That's what I know you as. So if you change your name to Big Lotto, then maybe. But
she tries to go by that. She just took a little off of it. But when she announces herself, she like Big Lotto, and it's like, girl,
Big Lotto, big remix. I feel like, why is you hollering at me like this? And then here comes Saweetie, and that's just and Trina, and she yelling. I'd be so nervous. Anyway, may I please?
Go ahead.
Mulatto did not name herself. Her black daddy named her that. You cannot convince me otherwise.
The same man that said he wasn't going to sexualize his daughter?
Probably.
And then
I didn't watch.
Turned around and did that?
I didn't watch the show, but what I do know is.
What show?
She was on, yeah.
I didn't know she was on. I didn't know she was on there.
She was on this show to save Jermaine Dupri's house.
I like that show. It was a very good show. Out of all them kids, I like Dee Trinata out of all of the seasons.
She's good. She's good.
Dee Trinata was a little girl that had me hyped in my living room. I'm like, wait. Bitch.
I don't know any of these people.
Like, Trinata was fire.
She started on that show as a kid. There's not a kid in the world in 2020 or whatever year it was that knows the term mulatto like that.
I didn't even
They have been called mulatto. Her daddy named her mulatto, and her family. Well, you know, I know it because
I had to Google it. I was like, what is it?
Her daddy named her that. I truly believe, because it was Miss Mulatto.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Oh yeah, she got that from her granny or something. Somebody called her that.
Somebody had to call her that.
And she, I believe her family has convinced that is a term of endearment. And when she started popping and people started telling her, no, that's not a term of endearment, she's doubling down on it as if that's something she came up with by herself. And it's genuinely not. I feel like her family is influencing her, making her think that's cute when it's not. It's not. Like, because if there was a rapper named Octoroon, I'd be upset.
Named what?
Octoroon. That's when you are 1/8 black. Quadroon is 1/4. Mulatto is a half. Like, imagine if I decided rapping and I just started calling myself house nigga. What's
the
up?
Kids might love
you on the beat.
I'm gonna be an outside nigga. I'm in the field. You hear me?
Like, what?
And I'm massive.
House nigga and field nigga. We coming to you live. You know.
Not this boy talking about he massa.
I'm massa.
You massa of who?
No.
If anybody, you was Samuel L. Jackson from the Django.
I'm never Samuel L. Jackson. Then pick anybody else. I'm never Samuel.
That's you.
I feel like he's more Django than
He ain't no damn Django. He is not Django. You is a lie, and I'm not gonna let you see. I ain't never dragged neither one of y'all before. But hell no, he do not give Django by. He talking about he master. That nigga want to be master. That's why I said you was Samuel L. Jackson from Django, and I said and I meant it, and I stand on it. Now moving along.
Let my friend
Who the hell is she yelling at?
I ain't yelling. I'm speaking with reaction. Moving along.
Come on, speaking with reaction. Anyway,
All
he's
right.
Django and I'm Brunhilde, so.
I want to be the dentist, even though he died.
Oh, Christoph Waltz, God rest his soul.
You know, I've only seen that movie twice, and I fell asleep both times.
Really? That movie is actually quite
It's
fun.
good.
I don't like Samuel L. Jackson, and I also have it, and I have issues with Jamie Foxx.
I hate his fingers.
I'm going to address it in public for the first time. My issue with Jamie Foxx happened in 2006.
You met him?
No. On the BET. Now, this was back when I was a little half straight boy back in the day, and
When was
I
that?
loved.
When was that?
2006.
Okay.
I was 13-ish. I loved Fantasia.
Oh, when he
Loved
put his tongue
Fantasia.
all the way down Fantasia's esophagus.
Yeah. And when they sang and they kissed on that stage, I decided then that me and her had to break up, and I could never like him ever again. I haven't liked the Jamie Foxx song since.
Not
I
even
ain't watched the
Please
Jamie Foxx
Excuse My
show, and I
Hands.
used to love him in Fancy and all them.
You don't like Please Excuse My Hands?
No.
That's genuinely one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
Well, he said, I just wanted to.
Well, she
You
like
would
it.
love it.
I don't love it. I'm just saying, ain't that how it go? I didn't really care about that song.
That's how it goes.
All right. So here's some news for y'all. Y'all might be happy. Bill Cosby's lawyer makes a bid to overturn his sex assault conviction. So they trying to get him out.
Didn't some of those women admit to lying on, like he admitted to the stuff he did, but didn't some of them admit to like saying they lied?
Yeah, like Janice Dickinson, yes.
No.
We can't trust Janice Dickinson. She can't keep a face to save her.
I don't like her because on America's Next Top Model, I think she was a very rude judge. She would
She's a
tell
rude
her,
person.
I
you
was
need
gonna say
to
she's
lose
rude and
weight.
gentle.
It's that, and it's like, girl, you need to stop. Like, I get it's the model world, but we ain't gotta be as thin as you was back in the day. And although you was cute before all the plastic,
She was beautiful.
she was, and it's like, why did you do that to yourself?
She looks like a labia now.
I'm dying and going to go.
Next, okay. Do y'all remember the movie Juno?
Yes, I heard about Elliot.
What?
Oh, yeah. So the actor formerly known as Ellen Page, who was in Juno and the Umbrella Academy, has come out as transgendered and changed their name to Elliot Page. So,
Oh,
His
really?
name, but yes,
huh?
changed
I
his
didn't know
name.
that.
I'm sorry. What did I say? I changed his name to Elliot. I
I was
apologize.
about to say she too. I am so sorry. When did he do this?
Like yesterday, it was announced.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, wow, I did not know that. I haven't caught up with a thing. Twitter ain't talked about nothing. Lord.
happy for him. I feel like
All
it's
right, and we have one of our aunties on Twitter now.
Oh, Dion.
Mother Dion has joined Twitter.
I really like her page.
Mother Dion has not joined Twitter.
You
I don't know.
haven't seen it?
No, I'm talking about I don't know who that is on the Twitter. That ain't Dionne Warwick.
Yeah, if it is, she is so confused, and I
That
love
is that is not Miss Walk On By. I'm sorry.
She said, "Thank you." One of the tweets is, "Thank you all for telling me what a hot girl is." Even though I specifically asked you not to.
She did. I saw when she tweeted.
I like that page. I really hope that's her.
It's not. It's not.
I need
actually,
to be her.
I feel like I know who it is, but I'm not going. I'll tell y'all offline.
Okay.
Summer Walker got some issues with her baby daddy. Michelle said she thought they was gonna last, but Summer hit that with the quick X.
Well, let me tell you why I say it's gonna last, because
She
they
gonna go
both have
back.
drama, and they go back and forth for the drama. They are that couple that enjoys the let's break up and make up phase. That's why I say they're gonna last. When she has the baby, and it happens with most women, not a lot, it's something in your brain that just click and say, this was a fuck nigga all along, and I'm fucking around with this nigga. And then she will finally boss up, I hope, and finally leave him the fuck alone. But see, she fucked up because he's also, what is a producer? You know what I'm saying? That's why she started fucking with that man. Now you done fuck around and fell in love with the dick. Now you done got her pregnant by this nigga. And now you don't know where to go because don't nobody want to work with your ass because you don't let the world know you weird when it comes to being in public setting.
Yeah.
And private.
And what?
And private.
Well, you know, and I don't think I think what she go through when she go out, I think that's very much real. Yeah. But don't know.
I think it's real for some people. I don't think it's real for her. I think it's something that she puts on to get another level of attention.
I think it's real for her.
I think it's real. I'm not going to say that. I think it's real for her.
I think she overshares to get attention, but I think she really does have anxiety.
Yes, I think she does. And then people like, well, she used to be a stripper. Baby, strippers get drunk before they do. They do what they have to do to feel comfortable in their time.
Here's my thing with her social anxiety. Because I feel like at one point she was complaining about her anxiety and being in the spotlight. But again, you applied for this job. This is what you did to yourself. No, you can't get mad at.
She applied to be a music artist.
Oh, right.
Not one that performed. She said she was fine with making music and putting it out. She never said she wanted to perform. Now she knew
if that's the case, why is she accepting performing gigs?
That and also what music artist do you know that doesn't perform?
I think she thought she was going to be able to change the game, but she's not okay with it.
What music artist doesn't perform?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Me.
She thought she was. Yes, you. Yeah, I can.
But I have anxiety as well, so I just stay under my little blanket and mind my business.
It's a weighted blanket. I love those.
This is just a regular duvet cover, but I have a weighted blanket. Except it's at my mama's house because it's 20 pounds and I don't feel like bringing it up them steps. I got to get up to the second floor and I don't feel like all that.
Well, it does wonders.
All right, just a couple more topics. Sierra and her gay husband, Russell Wilson, launched their fashion house, LR&C.
Now, you're talking about me talking about the white folks, and you just called this man gay.
Uh-huh. I didn't go with my original.
I too would be under it.
Why
I didn't go with.
Don't come back out because he has to finish it. Go back and hide. Just hide.
I didn't go with my original thought and said former trans man Sierra and his husband Russell Wilson.
I'm finna turn off the recording. Got my hat shifting.
Girl, go back and hide, girl. You can't say that, sir.
I didn't, but y'all was mad at me calling that man gay. So, but anyway,
I'm just be quiet because I don't have a thing to say.
First of all, I'm not the only one on this live who has called Russell Wilson gay. I'm just the only one who did it.
Yes, you are, because you ain't calling me out. I ain't never called that man gay.
I ain't never called that man gay.
I called him pretty.
I thought that man was very much in love with his wife. He loved that woman.
Yeah, gay men love having kids. Never mind.
I was gonna call you out, but I won't.
I'm a gay man who wants kids. No, never mind. But they have a new fashion house.
They have a what?
A new fashion house called the House of LR&C. I don't.
Clothing line that we can afford or the rich people?
I guess we'll see. I'm not sure if it's come out yet. They say they launched it, so I'm sure we should be seeing prices and their Ivy Park boxes going out soon.
Well, we need to wait until September, spring, summer to really get the full effect.
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't care. I don't want to dress like Sierra.
She by Sheree need to come out with the joggers.
And the picture is giving very much. It says respect, change, love.
Walmart.
Yeah.
City trees.
Rainbow.
Yeah. Yes, there you go.
Ugh, rainbow makes me itch.
You know what? They have reasonable things for reasonable prices, and I feel like you should respect Rainbow.
Wrong.
Ross makes me itch even worse
I
than
love
Rainbow.
Ross.
Do I get clothes out of Ross? I still shop in the maternity section out of Ross.
It's not the clothes, it's not necessarily the store, it's that nothing is organized. And Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, none of them are organized. And it frustrates the Virgo in me. I just want to go in there and organize. I just want to go and put things where they belong.
I love it because I can go in there and get me a dress, a bra and panty set, some laundry, detergent,
New
some
bathroom
pots and pans,
hangers,
a
new
wall
bed,
painting, a candle.
newborn outfit.
Yes, plenty.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Bay from P Valley, also known as Diamond, wants next in that fight with Jake Paul. Y'all know Jake Paul, the white boy that knocked out that basketball player?
I would love to see that. I hope Jake Paul gets
I
knocked
just
out.
want to see him without his shirt on.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about the fight. Just take your shirt off.
Very disrespectful. I don't like them. So he needs to get knocked out.
That's all the topics I have today.
I see here on the Jasmine brand that Excap got back together with Candy.
Did they?
Yeah, they
And
were recording.
I don't want that. I like the music without Candy. No shade to Candy because I love Escape and I love them with Candy. But the last little EP they dropped was really cute.
Okay.
And
And
I
I
don't think they
also
need Candy.
Candy also asked, would we like to see an Escape versus
No.
SWV versus?
No. SWV, eat them up.
We have to hear Candy sing live.
No.
Oh.
I would hope
I've
not.
done it. I've heard Candy live and it's not as bad as you would expect.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this. It sounds horrible when she sings on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes.
It sounds horrible.
Absolutely.
And I believe Candy can sing, but it's just like I'll be when she come on screen about the I'll be like turn it off. Turn it. If she be singing at the side of her mouth and carrying on.
She do everything out the side of her mouth.
I know, girl, I love when she get mad. Don't even tell me.
You know what song I want her to release? It's not really her song, but she wrote it and produced it, so she's not releasing it without old girl giving her the money. I want her to release a ring. The ring didn't mean a thing. That is my jam. I get all the.
The ring didn't mean
But
a
when Kim's bad vocals, not when they're redone. I want to hear it with.
You bought me a ring, you shut me up, just so you can keep sleeping around and cussing up.
Lawrence, he made that song "Closet Free."
Closet Freak, yes.
Yeah.
He's making new music now.
Lawrence makes me miss Star because Miss Bruce was a treat.
I never got to watch Star.
I didn't
never
really
seen
care
it.
about Miss Bruce on Star, but I like Star a lot.
I like Miss Bruce. Star was cute. It just they keep trying to make Queen Latifah straight, and at one point they had her in the bed with Tyrese.
Tyrese
And big head Tyrese.
Tyrese Gibson, baby boy.
Instagram talking about what more do you want from me? Him?
Yeah, they was in the bed together. Tyrese was supposed to be her pastor. She was sleeping with her male pastor. It just didn't come together for me.
That part sounds about right. I know plenty of people sleeping with their pastors.
Not Queen Latifah.
Y'all remember Pastor Wilson when he got exposed for eating that girl box on the internet?
Today, Sister Corinthia. He was out there eating Sister Corinthia up, child.
Who was Sister Corinthia? Why is her name Corinthia?
That's her name.
That was her name. I found the whole thing on Facebook. I found the son. I found the mama. I messaged the son and was like, do you have the same talents as your father? I was just,
Michelle.
It was a time where I was being very horrible on Facebook. I was being a troll.
I don't see anything else except I'm looking at Chrissy Teigen and she does look like.
Y'all need to stop.
It's not really a Shih Tzu. It's giving more like Pomeranian. I'm seeing Pomeranian. But she's aggravating.
Is she?
Chrissy Teigen is one of the most aggravating people I've ever seen. Girl, not Cynthia suing Peter.
Yeah. It says for 170,000, but it's really 160,000. Peter talked about it on live earlier.
Did you just log in on your computer?
Not Drake releasing a line of candles.
And who?
Drake.
Drake. I think Drake loves the sensitive that he.
I think Drake is a bottom.
He want them to cry and light his candles to his music.
I won't be doing it, but thank you, Drake.
Okay, before we continue, everybody that watched last week's episode saw that cup hit him in the face, right?
I didn't see the cup. I thought he like dinged him right there. Maybe I'm gonna go back and watch it because Oliver said that he didn't get hit, and I'm going to go back and watch it tonight, the unedited version. So because I could have swore it dinged him, and he was like, so
That's why you got up. You got up because it hit you.
That's what I'm saying. Like none of the other things hit you. She never hit you. Nothing happened. And when you got dinged on the side of your seat, but whatever, moving along, honey.
If he says he wasn't hit, he was not hit.
He was not hit.
All I'm saying is the details is a little shaky because we saw first of all, you said it was a bowl. It was a cup that hit you right in this region.
I don't know what it was. It was white, whatever it was.
You know when things are flying and emotions are high, you don't grab.
That's right, yeah. All right. Is that it for the hot topics?
I guess. I mean, Masterflex had cosmetic surgery.
Oh yeah, I did see that, and he did it on live. Not on live, but he posted footage of him getting, and said that he was awake the whole time.
I'm disturbed, but
I didn't need to see it.
I didn't need to hear that he was awake. That's what really worried me. Because I don't want to be looking around and seeing my fat getting vacuumed up into, the other side of the room. That's alarming.
Because now I'm no longer awake. Now I done passed out.
Exactly.
All right.
Go ahead.
So, boom. On this week's episode of Chasing Atlanta,
okay. It was boring.
It didn't give too much. I'm just gonna jump right into my issue.
Okay.
My issue with Chasing Atlanta is the tracking of the stories. Okay? Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with any of the cast members. It's the tracking of the stories, which is on the producers and the editors of the show. All right, boom. Last episode, in the beginning, we see Oliver on a date with somebody saying that he wants to marry him.
Yeah.
Right? All right. This episode, the episode right after that, we see Oliver with his boyfriend who said they've been together for almost a year. We know Oliver is not to be a cheater. He was single at the time. And I know this because it's been talked about on lives. He was single. He was dating. Mm-hmm. Then he found the person that he's with now. They've been together for almost a year. Cool. So why in the show, one episode you're on a date with somebody else, and the next episode a boyfriend that we haven't seen before, and you've been together for almost a year? It's not on Oliver for that. The editors. Why is there this big jump, this big gap in space and time on what's happening? And then I tweeted that earlier. Ooh.
Here you go.
I'm here. Hold on.
They edit now.
I thought the editors was going to edit you out.
What if we got hacked by the editors?
So on this here podcast. And so I tweeted that earlier. Okay? Mm-hmm. And Dario, which is the producer, responded. His response was blame Corona.
Yep, that's what he said. We have the tweet to prove it.
My issue is both of these things, as far as what we're looking at in the show, were said to have happened after Corona. So Corona's only been here for, at least as far as we've known, for 2020. So how can it be that he went on this date after Corona, according to your show, but also been with the same person for a year. Also in 2020, it's not matching up. All I'm asking for is some consistency, some flowing storylines. That's it. That's all I want. The episode didn't give too much.
It was very boring.
I'll get on Kendra in a second. How did you feel about Oliver and his boyfriend?
I thought it was cute. I think his boyfriend gave him some good advice. If I was to have a boyfriend, I want my boyfriend to be like, okay, when they call your phone some mess, hang up. Like, you be like, okay, I don't want to hear it. I think that was really good advice because Oliver already said that he doesn't entertain that anyway. But I think his problem is, like he said, you probably just listen to it. And even just listening to something is a problem. But his boyfriend gave him excellent advice.
His boyfriend seems very chill.
But he said, I'm going to let them hoes know. Without saying, he going to let them hoes know.
Honk the horn on them, Greg.
That's exactly what it was. It was like, okay, I'm going to come around. I'm going to pop up, but...
If I'm not around no more, then you know.
And then when I pop up, I'm going to show out if need be. So I got that vibe, though. But I like the little scene. Yeah.
I like it. Huh? Oh, you said you liked the scene. It was cute.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like his boyfriend. I like their relationship. I don't want, Oliver, if you're watching, I don't want you to be mad because I wasn't coming for you. I'm coming for the editing because I know it's not you. I know you weren't on a date and with your boyfriend at the same time. I know that because I watch you. But anyway. All right. So Dominique has a photo shoot / event where everybody was invited. I don't know why.
I must have missed that part.
It was when Kendra came in.
With the flowers in his hair? I'm talking about Dominique.
It was... Okay, so the photo shoot part was right before that. When everybody started showing up, Dominique was in a towel and his boyfriend was also in a towel. Cute photo shoot. Everybody came in. Kendra came in with some finger waves.
I'm Kendra. Listen, if you ever or anybody on your team ever see this, when I be talking about you, I ain't really trying to just talk about you. I'm just saying it because nobody else around you is saying it. When you get put together, it looks like somebody just throws shit on you and say, here, wear this out. Because whoever the hell is around you don't be telling you, like, friend, that's not a good look. And I'm not trying to say, oh, girl, I'm coming for you. I'm just letting you know because nobody else is. And you be looking a mess.
And in this episode, she goes...
She just chuckled a little bit.
Because you're so sincere.
I
am. You mean it with your whole heart.
I don't want nobody to walk around looking a mess. And I think Wayne just lets her do what... Like, if that's your... Let's say I'm out here acting up and looking up, just looking upset every time I'm looking. As my manager, you're going to be like, hey, baby, don't do that. Don't step out like that. Don't act like that. Don't do all what you're doing. It don't look good. It's my manager. But Wayne think he an artist, so... I don't like Wayne. I think he's a horrible person. I think he's exploiting kids.
I want Wayne to go. I want him and Charity Greenleaf to go the same way, by bus.
But Charity is cute, at least.
Okay. Wayne, that means she thinks you're ugly.
I think the wig is something to be discussed. That's all I'm going to say.
And Kendra, these stretch pieces that you continue to wear, stop, baby. That's not all that being a woman is. You don't have to. You said you've been doing this. You came out as transgender at 13, even though you didn't know what it meant. Okay, fine. You're at the very least, my age. At the very least.
I would say bump it up just a bit.
No, I think Kendra looks so old because she done lived a hard life. Like Kendra do look like she done been
Please
through.
stop. Time out. And maybe I might get dragged for this. Nobody's had an easy life. Nobody. Everybody has been through something. Everybody ain't ugly.
But some people go through something in the face. Sometimes life will take you down in your face.
All
And
right.
you know that it just happens that way.
I done spent one all over my screen. Baby, I like that one you calling somebody ugly. That was some
I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying that her life's journey has not taken her
good
to a
water.
place where her makeup and her wigs and her outfits come together for the unifying and glorifying of my Lord.
Then stop calling yourself the queen. Stop expecting everybody to bow down to you because I'm looking at you right now. You have these bright pink nails, and those are fine. They're short, they're not too long, so I agree with them. This faded lipstick, this bright gold highlight on your dark skin, it's not working for me. That's not the color for you. The hair bothers Nichelle. The hair wasn't the worst thing for me. I want you to stop wearing one pieces. I just want you to stop wearing one pieces. I want you to stop.
I want her to go to therapy. I think she needs therapy, and I think she needs to get away from Wayne. I really think Travis made a good point. Like when he was listening to her, you could tell Kendra is hurt. But Kendra like me, I know how to show anger and not in the best way. But when it comes to other emotions, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna break down and cry because what the fuck is we getting our emotions for right now? But when it comes to anger, I know how to let that shit out, but not in a healthy way. Kendra know how to do that. She needs therapy.
Kendra lets out anger, but it's unprovoked anger. You make yourself mad and then let it out. I don't understand that.
She's going through something internally, and that's why I said she needs therapy.
And okay, going into the episode, she did disclose that she used to be an escort. And she was giving the speech at the table, and a lot of the speech was based on trans women and LGBT, and she said a line, and bear with me, I'm going to get somewhere. Before I start, all Black lives matter. Yes, all lives matter. Trans lives matter. LGBT lives. I know what I'm saying.
Don't put the pedophiles in their shame.
Lives matter. Kendra life matter. Period.
Okay, I'm going to be quiet then.
Period, space, enter key, new paragraph.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to just...
She said a line where if you love them or you care about them, then you'll care about me. My issue with this is I can support trans people. I can support and love and respect them and still not support, love, and respect you. You are an individual. I don't dislike you because you're trans. I dislike you because you're you. You're ugly.
On the inside.
And the out. Oliver's issue with you, Oliver never had an issue with you. You started an issue with Oliver because of something that Wayne brought to you. And he interpreted a certain way. So when he brought it to you with that negative energy. And therefore, you took that on. That, first of all, the live that you're watching that you was mad about, Oliver really didn't say nothing in that live. It was mainly Q.
And I wonder why she's so focused on Oliver.
Because what she said in here, he's always talking about LGBT lives and how they matter and how we're supposed to support, uplift, blah, blah, blah. But then when she was in jail, they didn't do anything to help her. Well, we tried, but then your manager did some shady shit. So we canceled it. You put out a song without sending us a contract. Bitch, take the song down. We haven't heard the song. Y'all just put out unmastered bullcrap. You want us to support you, but then you're not holding. All right, I'm gonna support you by putting out the song. You keep all the proceeds. Cool. But just let me listen to the song and send me the contract so we can get it all done. Y'all don't send the contracts. We watched you burn them in the first episode of this season.
And Troy helped. Let's not forget that part.
They didn't burn the friend paragraph, the friend contract like Cynthia.
Yes,
It is. You just burned it right on up.
The sink. They burned it on the grill at the apartment.
My issue is Kendra feels like she's entitled to respect, love, and you like trans people, you like gay people so much, so you have to like me. Bitch, no, I don't. Especially when you come to events coked out all the time. And you cut up for nothing. We can't have a good event with everybody there because you're always on some, I'm the queen, I have to address this, I have to address this. You came to your friend's party to address bullshit. For what?
Yeah, you did. You said, I'm coming for Lauren and Troy and this, Oliver, you good. And this, but we coming to celebrate your friend. Somebody that you said was your friend. You were supposed to be coming for Troy to celebrate you. Troy, you weren't supposed to be coming for them.
Right.
But hey, Kendra, I'm tired. I'm really tired of having to get you together sometimes because I want you to get yourself together. Maybe Imani Van Zap needs to help you personally. I don't know. But you ain't getting no help from Wayne.
Dominique, I love you. Has his hair always been long?
He had it in braids.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. I was a little confused.
I think he was at Cameron's house and he had about this much coming out the back. But
oh yeah, he always has a hat on.
Yeah, he always has a hat on.
Okay, I was about to say, where did this brown, long, curly hair come from?
Like you said, the episode wasn't too much. And then at one point.
Hold on. Time out. Yes, Icon.
I'm sorry. I pulled up the episode so I can see. Is Miss Thing wearing a gold tooth? Has that always been there? Kendra. There's a gold tooth in her mouth.
You remember what I said? What type of vibes that she gives earlier? Do you remember that?
I do, but
I'll say it. She gives you the cracked out cousin that comes to the cookout who just ain't never gonna get their life together no matter how hard they try. They've been to rehab a few times, but then they hit the pipe right after they left. That's her. The one that shows up with their own packs of beer and then drinks the whole pack.
See, I don't have a problem with gold teeth. My problem is it don't go with what we have going on right now. And it threw me very far off.
Hey, Kay, have you seen her hands?
I'm looking at them now.
Big veins.
You tried to set me up right there. I'm not going to say what came to mind because you want me to be disrespectful to this woman, and I won't. You know I love a good dick vein in a wrist. In a wrist or
you got him.
I'm not giving too much.
I'm very dainty in the wrist.
I'm just fat in the wrist, honey.
What else happened? Oliver and Lauren met up and discussed the fight where he said he didn't get hit, but I'm going to go back and check the footage even though I saw the first time, and I'm not trying to be funny. I just really thought you got hit just dinged in your face. But I kind of don't like how Lauren kind of took that, and maybe I don't know. Lauren was like, dang, my little old edible, what was it? She said an edible arrangement got them so shook up. I'm not even there. I think Kendra was already, don't try to just say it was just because of you.
I will give this. She was already ready she wanted something to happen to make her pop off. Yeah. But I don't think there would have been anything if the edible arrangement didn't come out and Oliver didn't read the note. I don't think there would have been no other reason to spark her cope fit. There wouldn't have been any fit.
Cope fit. Because she was looking for something though. And it's like, Lauren, I'm not saying you ain't got that girl bothered because she was already, you know what I'm saying? But damn, Lauren, she was my presence. I wasn't even there, and this, that, and the third. And it's like, girl, take something off a little bit.
Right. I feel you. Lauren and Kendra have they both have the same thing where I'm the queen of the show.
I like Lauren, but I just didn't like that little moment.
Yeah.
And then okay, let me say this. And Troy, now, I get you was a little mad at Oliver talking about, you just standing, I'm out here fighting or whatever, and you just standing out here and you over here talking about what you would have done and this, that, and the third. Some people have to be pushed to a certain point. Like Kendra throwing that at you, that was your point.
She didn't throw nothing she didn't throw anything at Troy though. She threw it at Oliver.
That's what I'm saying. That was his point. Like when she threw it at Oliver, Troy was like, "Oh no, I'm done." You know what I'm saying? Like that's my point to pop out. Oliver didn't really just pop out. He was like, "I'm gonna get out the mix of things because I don't have time or whatever." But Troy was like, "Well, if I'm rah-rah, you need to be rah-rah." Some people don't always be like that in that moment. Like it takes them a little bit more.
I get your point. I also get Troy's point. I'm fighting your battle because you were about it right before it happened. Oliver, I'm still Team Twix. However, you were talking a lot. Mm-hmm. She threw it at you. You was ready to fight, but then once the fight got started, you talking about calling the police and stuff while I'm fighting your battles, getting hit in the head by a man with a wig on. It's just a lot. I'm talking about Wayne, not Kendra. It's just a lot.
No, I don't get me wrong. I see Troy's point. I really, but I've also been in that situation where it was like I had some shit just popped off, but I wasn't fighting, but I was making sure nobody else finna jump in that motherfucker. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I was getting my homegirls up out of there.
But again, Oliver didn't do that. Oliver didn't get his friends out of it. Oliver just got himself out.
He got him when he got the tripod out the car or whatever. Oliver was already downstairs. He said, "Travis, get your fat ass down these stairs." And Travis came down there with their plate. Like, damn, I'm tired.
I'm the friend. If a fight is starting because of me, if somebody wants to fight me, I don't want my friends to jump in it because unless they physically touch me, I'm leaving. Now, after you physically hit me, now we gonna fight, and then I'm gonna call the police saying it was self-defense. But I don't want my friends getting in it unless they friends get in it. I don't do jumping stuff. You hit me, I hit you back. That's it. And then you go to jail. That's just how I am.
Yeah, like if I'm in a fight, if I'm beefing with somebody, you're going to have to touch me, or my child for me to just.
Oh no! When it comes to children,
you can talk about me all day long. You can talk about me. I don't care. You ain't physically done nothing to me. I do not. I pay you in dust. I don't care.
I will fight you for talking to my stepson, not my child, but my child. I will fight you for talking to him a certain kind of way. I don't play that. I don't play with children. Any child that's in my life, their parents already know. I'm Uncle Jay and I'm the protector. You got a bully? Don't worry about it. We got a bully, and I don't like being bullied, so let's go.
I'll be at that school like, Carly, you better hit their ass back. And she doesn't because, Mommy, if I
hit them back, and when they go tell their daddy, you come and get me because we gonna box.
Because I still want to play. So I'm just going to go tell the teacher. I said, that's fine, but you tell the teacher and you hit their ass back. Well, Mommy, that's bad. I said, you make their ass back. She won't do it. But it's okay. I'm glad my baby she's still a little soft. But I just hope that when the day comes, she wear their ass out. If anybody ever hit her. If anybody.
She hasn't reached her limit yet. She ain't got tired yet.
She hasn't. Because she very much, Mommy. And she'll go tell the teacher. I've always explained, you tell the teacher. And then if the teacher says, okay, and she acknowledges and it keeps happening, you have every right to defend yourself.
I tried that one time and I got arrested, but okay.
Did anything else happen on the episode? We're going to get back to your arrest in a second. So we've already got off topic. I'm sorry. My fault.
Not really. Rico talked with his friend about.
Opened up a little bit. That was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. He almost lost his mother. That made him get focused. I do understand. It's weird people's different motivations for getting focused. Because when I lost my grandmother, I wasn't motivated to do anything but sit and die. That's what I was waiting to do.
We're glad you
so
did.
It's good that. Thank you. It's good that almost losing his mother motivated him to do more, to work harder, to grind harder for his dreams. That's good motivation.
Yeah, and I feel like that's gonna be me when I get out of my comfort zone, or I don't have nobody crying to my friends talking about I'm out here by myself. So I wasn't fun. I like that because that's what it is when you move away from home and your comfort zone and your level of security.
And he has friends here now. Like I've seen that him and Dominique are like closer now. So that's good. He's not alone. And if you ever just need a shoulder to lay on, Rico.
You will not.
If you ever need somebody to braid your hair. Yeah, this episode didn't give too much, and we didn't got into some drama on the Twitter streets. So we got to fix this because I can't have my friend and my future stepson mad at me.
I think you should be making them stuff in your head, child. Living in your own world.
I'm gonna take his mama to dinner one day. Just the dinner.
In what lifetime?
Huh?
In what lifetime?
This one.
Next lifetime.
Thank you. You was right on cue.
No, it's gonna be this one. We gonna go. He just around the corner. Say, hey, Mama Twix, you want to go out to Ruth Chris or STK or Blazes? I know Candy and Todd just opened another restaurant.
Who?
Candy and Todd, they named it after their daughter. It's called Blazes. I think it's a steakhouse or something.
Oh, that's cute.
Where's Riley's restaurant?
Where's Ace's restaurant? Where's Kayla's restaurant?
That is cute.
We done got one for Mama Joyce and her nosy sisters and one for Blaze. What? There's a bunch of people in the middle.
It's a scheme.
I but just fits to where she just
with the bullshit.
It was a scheme.
Hey, can y'all guess?
No.
Can y'all guess who is in? I'm back to my replay because I thought this was very interesting. In my top 5 songs, can you guess who was in here twice?
Somebody who's not Beyonce?
Beyonce's not in here at all.
We really...
Jasmine.
Jasmine's not on the top. She's not on the top 10. She's number 11, though. Jasmine is number 11 for Lost Ones. That came later.
Just tell us.
Brandy is in here at number 2 and number 5.
For your songs?
Yes, for my songs. Number 1 is Believe It by Party Next Door and Rihanna. And I will say, I played the hell out of that song. I love that song.
How about I just heard that song for the first time on my drive back the other day. And I was like, this is cute.
That's my song. Number 2 is Rather Be by Beyonce. Y'all know that's my jam.
I thought it would have been Rather Be by Brandy.
That's what I said. What did I say?
You said Beyonce.
My bad.
I thought you were talking about Rather Be Blind. I was like, something told me.
That's exactly
No.
why I was like, what did you do that?
I don't like that song because I don't like the movie Cadillac Records.
You don't?
No, it's too dark for me. That's her best acting, but I don't like the movie. It's too dark. It's too... it's a bunch of drugs and death and old. It's a no for me.
It's my life story.
That's what it was.
I'm high and dead right now. And
I'm shocked at my number 3 being Do It by Chloe and Halle because I didn't think I played that song that much.
Just how we do it.
Number 5, Number four is a local artist from Killeen that y'all don't know, but his name is W.S. Lamar. The song is called Somebody. She got somebody who makes her feel. That's my jam. And number five is Love Again by Brandy and Daniel Caesar.
What is the song?
Brandy and who?
Brandy and Daniel Caesar.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a little.
I promise we'll find love again. Okay, hey. Come on,
I'd
neck
be
dancing.
kissing you, baby. Yeah. I'd rather be kissing you, baby. Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
when that song came out, I was sleeping with my ex. It was a bad idea.
Brandy didn't know that when she released it. That was all your fault.
It's a bad idea. And then I started playing it for him. It was a terrible idea.
I was waiting on
Oh,
that
fuck
song.
it, I need one I release it right now.
Girl, focus.
Like, we talking about us right now. We'll watch Funky later.
Right.
As Andrew Caldwell says, Funky the Diva. We'll watch Funky the Diva later.
I want to see him get this grandmother together. The grandmother was. I told y'all she was mean.
I'm
I
gonna
watched it. She really didn't get her together though. He really didn't get her together.
He didn't.
Mm-mm.
You already watch Funky?
Do y'all like Kiki Wyatt? Do y'all listen to her music?
Anything but If Only You Knew.
Yeah, I don't know. I can never listen to that and be okay. The song that made it to my top 10 from her is Fall in Love.
I like her.
Is that the country one?
No, that's not on Apple Music anymore, but that used to be my jam.
That was my stuff. That whole little EP.
That I'm lying in the back of my
I'm
daddy's old pickup truck. That was one.
In the back of my daddy's old pickup truck. Like, okay.
Yes.
Looking up in the star at the sky. Or whatever.
And all I see
is you. Not that ooh you threw out there. Yeah, that was my jam, child.
But it was Fall in Love. That you gonna fall in love with me.
Oh yes. Tell me, are you ready? Yes.
That sounded like a Tyler Perry play move that you just did, girl. Hey. That was very much Tyler Perry.
That I turned into Bam right quick.
No.
And how I got it planned on you.
Yes. Tell
And Can
me
We Talk, of course. Well, I think that's anything else we got today?
I'm surprised that number 10 on my top whatever songs is Yikes by Nicki Minaj. I don't know how
Who is that?
I didn't even.
Somebody, child. But she slid her way on into my top 10 and I'm confused. Because I was almost certain I listened to Patsy Cline more than I did Nicki Minaj this year, but guess not.
Okay, so I do have to give a musical shout out to somebody.
To Patsy Cline?
No. No. We love Babs, but no. It is to somebody who doesn't like us black people but keeps taking black roles. But also, wait, just give me a second. I'm getting there.
I'm sorry. I'll be getting on your nerves, baby. I really do be getting on your nerves. I'm so sorry.
She's a black person from over in the UK. Her name is Cynthia Erivo.
You know,
she made it into my top 20 for her song Stand Up.
I don't listen to her music, but I do like to look at her.
Baby sings down. That Stand Up song.
She's going to be an EGOT. She's got the Emmy and the Tony. And
she got the
Grammy?
She has a toe. She has a toe. A Tony, Oscar, and Emmy.
Yes, the one that stole Lena away from her wife.
Or is it a GOT?
The one that stole who?
Lena Waithe from Her Wife.
So
Yeah,
this
she's
the lady that played Harriet.
Yeah.
yes.
Also, she was really singing in that song.
Yes.
Baby, that song gave me chills. You hear me? I thought I was running away from Master too. Baby, she was singing.
Talking about stand up. That's
Yes, where she was like, what she say? I'm going to Jordan or some shit. I was like, I'm going to Jordan too.
Don't go to
I
Jordan.
haven't seen the movie, so I'm
Just
not
up
sure about
yonder.
that.
Huh?
Jordan is glory.
But that's what they were saying.
But I don't want you to go.
Oh, it ain't my time yet.
It's not time.
It was almost my time last year. But anyway, we're going to keep it pushing. I thank the Lord I'm still living.
Yes.
Remember when I was sick as a dog, y'all? I was laying on that couch and I watched that movie. I had to pause it though because I was sick. I couldn't keep watching it. And then they got to that song. I said, damn. Girl gave me chills. I'm talking about I was sitting on that couch. I rose up. And
Baby, you had chills because you had a fever.
No, I didn't have a fever. I had chills because that song. Girl, that was a good song. I played it yesterday morning when I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning on my YouTube thing.
Yeah. Cynthia Erivo singing stand up, especially live, or her doing
Let me see.
because she also played Celie in The Color Purple.
Let me look at her hands.
Maybe she played Harriet. She was in Harriet stand up. Yes, Todrick Hall. She made songs.
She was good in that
Yeah,
movie.
she has a song with Todrick and
Looks like Todrick. I personally,
I used to like Todrick before he got big headed. Before he decided that he was a star and everybody's gonna respect him as one, I liked him before then.
Oh, he decided he was a star.
I'm looking at these hands.
I did.
He decided that everybody's going to look at him like a star and respect him, and he has been attempting to run with that and run underneath Taylor Swift's. Yeah, run underneath her ass cheek for the past few years.
What ass cheek?
That he's running under them because it's not working. Anyway, I'm gonna go listen to stand up as soon as we get off the line.
This isn't really giving me
What is that?
A dig.
No, that's not it.
No.
Who's
Lena Waithe got him though. Lena Waithe.
I ain't even have to Google Lena. That was Cynthia Erivo. I don't know what she giving me with this little piece of breast down here.
That's Harriet Tubman.
Who's your celebrity female crush?
Francesca Medina.
I said celebrity.
I said, hey, Fran, hey.
I said celebrity.
And
Ari Lennox, Rihanna, and SZA.
SZA?
Yeah. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the disrespect of y'all teaming up against me. That's it for me on this live. I don't have anything else to say. Y'all, this was the Collective 3, and Michelle has left the chat. Have a blessed night.
Was I not in the group chat defending you against this nigga calling you slow? And y'all grouped up, y'all ganged up on me calling you slow. Okay, be silent. JQ, who are your celebrity crushes?
Male or female?
Well, you said female, but you do whatever you want. You can do anything you want when you're sexy.
Hey, thank you. Female, Nia Long and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Y'all saw it run right across my mind. I'm a hush.
Me too. I ain't supposed to be quiet. I ain't supposed to be saying shit. I got to go because I'm gonna get real ignorant.
And recently, for some reason, when I look at Jasmine Sullivan, I get a little, but I think it's talent turns me on. That's it.
No, but she's really pretty.
Yeah.
And she's been serving like very soft and demure lately with a little wispy bang. And she's just really giving cute. She's giving cute.
And this girl, Coco. Yes, Coco Jones. I think she is very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Male, it's no surprise that my number one goes out to Avery Wilson.
Yes,
We
our
said celebrity.
husband.
Not sharing, but
Can you tell me
Avery
why
Wilson.
our nigga answering his phone?
Because he's secretly listening over there on the couch, listening to us do this podcast.
He's a celebrity.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Avery Wilson. Avery Deshaun Wilson. I don't know if that boy's middle name is Deshaun.
It is now.
Um, three loves of mine that used to be in sync were August Alsina, Trey Songz, and Chris Brown. I only got a crush
You're a
on Chris
little
Brown.
delicate man, don't you?
Everybody who had a bird chest with your three love, baby. Okay, I'm still stuck on Nia Long and Jada, but we just
What's wrong with Nia Long and Jada?
none.
I'm gonna be honest. It's the both of them because as a younger half straight man, no, I thought they were the same person, and I thought they were both Jada, and I had a big crush on Jada from.
You want me to tell you why, or you got it?
Huh?
You want me to tell you why you had a crush on Jada, or do you have the answer already?
Go ahead.
It's the same reason I got a crush on Alicia Keys. It's that same energy.
So, but then moving past that, when I realized that they're not the same person, Nia Long is extremely pretty to me.
She's beautiful.
So strong.
She be eating her sister up. I hate to put sisters against each other, but
Some more.
Samora is gorgeous, but Nia be eating her up.
Some more is cute. She ain't got no body, but she cute.
I think that's the issue. I think she might be just shaped like a D battery, and Nia kind of got a little Coke bottle going. But that's what happened when you got different mamas. Really, female crushes, as we know, are Alicia Keys, Janelle Monáe. Somebody give me a third. Y'all know who I like. Journey Smollett.
I like her brother.
Which one? It's 12 million of them.
All of them. Just call me the subway.
I won't
And
call
they
you.
can be the train.
You know the subway is the train.
Choo-choo. Run it, baby.
I'm trying to think of my male crushes. They're a little more harder to gather.
Well, I would hope so.
They scatter in my brain.
I want them to scatter in mine.
I'm disturbed. You are in heat.
Yes.
I am. It has been since
Like
it's been a while.
last weekend.
We in public. We in public. We in public. It's been since September.
Okay, sure. Fine. Nichelle, who are your male celebrity crushes?
Most Def.
Okay. That's it?
Jamie Foxx from back in the day. Back in the day, yes, I did. I think he's so cute back in the day.
I have two more.
And then that guy, I can't think of his name, but he played in Remember the Titans, the black dude.
Derek Luke.
No. He played in Remember the Titans. Or
Is
was that
there?
the basketball movie?
I don't know, friend.
He was in that movie Paid in Full.
I'm not that black.
And I just don't know.
I can't think of his name. Okay, did y'all watch the special BET did about the New Edition and the uncle? Him.
The uncle.
The dude who played the uncle.
Who's
Who's
uncle?
uncle?
Just the uncle?
The manager. He was one of them children's uncle.
Omar Epps.
That's the Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown wasn't in New Edition.
That's the Bobby Brown movie. He went in the New Edition.
I'm supposed to separate the two. You
Yeah,
asking
'cause
too
it
much
was
of me.
two separate movies because that's when Whitney was in there. They was in there doing that coke, and that ain't allegedly because
And
Bobby Brown was laying out on the floor.
Bobby fell out and she
She
stepped over the
kept doing the.
Bobby.
Oh, she talking about Mekhi Phifer.
It's not his name. I'm finna
Kyle
Google it.
Pfeiffer, not Omar Epps. That's not the
But
same.
she said the person who's in Paid in Full. That's Mekhi Phifer.
Okay, it's not him. It's the tall one, the one that got shot.
You talking about Cameron?
No, hell no.
Lil Kane, the man from
Wood
Girlfriend.
Harris. That's what I'm talking about. Wood Harris.
You mean Charles' brother from Why Did I Get Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
That's Charles' brother.
What he look like? I don't.
That's his brother in real life.
That's his brother.
Yeah.
Well, Wood Harris. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry to this man. I don't know who this man is.
Let me.
I don't know this man at all.
I feel like Chadwick is one of my crushes. God rest his soul.
Who?
Chadwick Boseman.
Oh my God, he was one of mine too.
Beautiful.
He passed. I shed tears because goodness.
I was just so surprised.
I do have a couple more.
I like how they keep it a secret.
I don't like that because I didn't know to pray for him.
Right. Literally the entire cast of the New Edition story, like all of the New Edition, except for Elijah Kelly. No, I'll put him in there too.
I appreciate that you love them, but Luke is mine.
Absolutely.
No, this is not fair. You get all the singing niggas. I'm taking Luke James for myself.
This is Wood Harris.
I Googled him. I still don't know who that man is.
That's what made me attractive to him in that movie. Real dominant energy.
Because you a bottom. Now, back to me. I'll be taking Luke James for myself. You know that old gospel, that old hymn, I'll take Jesus for mine.
You know what? I'm going to give him to you because he's been looking like he hasn't been bathing lately, so I'll let you have him.
I'll bathe him. It's fine.
Oh, I can imagine that, Lord.
Him and Ryan Destiny on Star.
She is so pretty.
She is gorgeous.
That is one person who just can look ugly and be beautiful. Like if you know how people can make an ugly face and still be cute? That's her. If I make an ugly face, I'm gonna be like, not big. You don't have to scare me like that. She is beautiful. For real.
She is truly stunning.
I have to give y'all my problematic crush.
If it's R. Kelly, I'm disconnecting this live.
I think I'm gonna leave you. I'm low key sleepy anyhow.
It's not R. Kelly.
Who is?
Kevin McCall. I really, really like him. And I just want you to hear me out. Just give me a second.
It's cute, but his mind.
All the crazy, like I feel like I can work with it.
No, you can't.
Are you a
The way you be in the group chat crying every day. No, you cannot.
Are you a licensed therapist? Because I don't think that you can work with it.
Iyanla couldn't help him. What make you think you gonna help him?
Well, Iyanla don't really help nobody.
She
helped Oprah.
Did she? They fell out, so.
She be helping my mama. My mama got her books.
They fell out.
They fell out and then they came back together. That's when Iyanla came back. Once they rekindled, that's when she got a job back.
Because Oprah blackballed Iyanla like she did Monique.
Monique needs her, she needs to come back.
Monique did an interview. Monique and Sydney did an interview the other day with Lonnie B.
Monique and who?
I have to go to
her husband, Sydney.
Her daddy.
That's what she calls him.
Because he raised me. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Jail.
Get out of here.
Jail.
So I woke up and saw that, and that was how I spent one of my mornings, just listening to really Sydney speak over Monique and tell us how she feels and her opinion. I was so uncomfortable. Thank y'all for watching today or listening today. If you're listening to our podcast, you can also subscribe to us on YouTube at The Collective 3. Replace the E with a 3.
Period.
If you're on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. We also have individual channels.
No, we don't.
Okay.
So I can talk to y'all about this intro.
Didn't we just say we were about to get on the FaceTime?
Yeah, but I wasn't going.
Why are you interrupting this outro?
She's a nigga. That's what she does.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna just be quiet.
You left the chat like half an hour ago anyway, so I don't know.
We think, and y'all can also follow us on all social medias. And when I say all, I do mean Instagram and Twitter. Now my phone's getting ready to die. I do mean Instagram and Twitter at The Collective with no E _3. We thank y'all for listening. We love y'all. This is The Collective 3.
This is The Collective 3 as I twist my hair. I'm twisting it 3 times.
I'll do it for Nichelle.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. Okay. Look at
Why
my
are you
hair.
blowing that big sloppy kiss? I'm sick of that kiss.
It's wet. Ooh.
Just, ugh.